Now, as I mentioned, I'm going to be fighting these guys in order, so the order that you actually fight them in Final Fantasy IV. So we'll start, of course, with our first elemental fiend, the Fiend of the Earth, using our usual tactics. And like Final Fantasy IV, this fight is actually a multi-part fight. So we have to take him out first, and then we will have to actually take on a demon version of him. But at least we won't be attacked from behind, like we are in Final Fantasy IV. Now, Scarmiglione is actually not too difficult. He's actually the weakest of all of the elemental fiends, not only in Final Fantasy IV, but in this game as well. He only has around 7,000-ish hit points, and it's only 4,000 in this form. And then in his second form, he'll have about 7,000. Now, each of the fiends does get progressively more difficult, but none of them are that difficult. They're really just going to take some time. Figured I'd show off Holy. I don't think I've actually used that spell yet in any of my episodes. Pretty awesome effect. Not that it did much damage, but it was enough to take him out. Adios, Scarmiglione. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, we're quaking in our boots. Of course, this is the demon form. So we're gonna use, of course, our same strategy. We're gonna boost our physical attackers and then try to keep everyone in tip-top shape. Now, after I beat this guy, we will, of course, get an item. He doesn't give us anything special. I think he gives us like a light curtain or something like that, which will protect you from a special attack. But then you get a choice. So we'll step on the teleporter, because of course the room will get locked. And then what will happen is we'll get teleported to a room that has another teleporter and stairs going down farther into the dungeon. Now, like I said, you can continue in the dungeon and take out another of the bosses during one single run. But I'm actually going to leave the dungeon and redo the first 5 floors so that I can take on the second of the bosses. Because it is the second boss that you face in Final Fantasy IV. You don't have to do that, viewers. Of course, you can continue onward and only do 2 runs through this dungeon, but I do want to do it in order. So down he goes, not too tough.